guys, my name's Ben. I'm from Stoke City fan channel The Bear Pit TV, and FYP TV have asked me to do an opposition preview for Stoke's game against Crystal Palace this weekend. So without any further ado, let's get started. Results wise so far, it's not been a great season for us. We have had a very hard start, however we are in 15th place. There's a long way to go and it's very tight in that middle of the table. If we'd have won against Brighton on Monday, we would have gone into 10th place, so it's very tight and it's hard to say this early in the season how results wise we're going to fare for the rest of the season. Performance wise though, it's not been great. We're conceding on average 2 goals a game. We got battered by Man City, we got battered by Chelsea, and we're scoring a few goals, but it's not really that exciting for the fans. There were talks about Mark Hughes maybe leaving at some point this season. The fan base is very divided. That divide subsided a little bit now, but I don't know, like, it's not been a great season so far. My hopes for the rest of the season are pretty basic. You know, we'd like a top 10 finish. I know that a lot of teams really want that, so there's a lot of competition going on there, and we'd love a little bit of a cup run. We got knocked out very early in the Carabao Cup, so we're relying on the FA Cup for that. But as the season has gone on, my expectations have had to come down a little bit, and I'm looking, you know, maybe towards the top bit of the bottom half. You know, definitely not relegation. We're not looking to be any kind of relegation scrap this season. But I think overall, I just like performances to get a little bit better, you know, something a bit more entertaining. Like I said before, we are scoring the goals, but I just don't want to be always on edge when somebody comes attacking. You know, conceding less is definitely something that I want to see for the rest of this season. Regarding Tony Pulis, I mean, he left our clubs for very different reasons. He left our club maybe because the performances weren't as good as they should be, the fans were getting bored, similar to what's happening now in a way. And he left Palace, I mean, quoted lack of ambition with the transfer market and things like that, but it's all very complicated from an outside point of view anyway. I think he's left West Brom maybe more towards the Stoke City side. You know, the fans were getting fed up with his style of play. Whether you guys got to experience that in the short time that he was with you at Crystal Palace, but at Stoke, even though he did some wonderful things with us getting into Europe and things like that, the style of play, if results aren't going for you as they were at West Bromwich Albion, it's too much to take. And you know, they were getting in towards the relegation zone, and maybe the man that they thought that they would have turned to save them has actually brought them down there. So am I a bit gutted that he's left? Personally, I like Pulis and I am gutted that he's left, but it's probably the right decision for West Brom. Our most dangerous player this season without a doubt is Xherdan Shaqiri. He's been fantastic at filling the shoes of Marko Arnautovic, who left to West Ham in the summer. He's created some of the most chances in the Premier League. He's got a fair number of goals and assists already. He normally doesn't actually notch up that many, but his performances have been spellbinding. You know, he's been dragging the team forwards. We've scored quite a fair few goals. Stoke City aren't really known for scoring many goals, but we've scored a fair few this season. And despite our, you know, loss in defence, Kurt Zouma has been an absolute steal from Chelsea on loan this season. He looks like one of the best defenders in the league, he really does. In a back three, I think it's hard for his presence to overwhelm the other two at the back, but he's been sensational. He also scored against Brighton. You know, they're the two you should really watch out for. Xherdan Shaqiri in attack and Kurt Zouma in defence. In terms of a score prediction for this game, normally on the outside of it, you might think that this is quite tough because Crystal Palace seem to be very unpredictable at the moment, but Stoke on the other hand seem quite predictable. You know, we are going to concede 2 goals, I have no shadow of a doubt about that anymore. So it's probably going to be 2 goals to you guys, but I do actually think that Stoke are going to take the win here. I think that there's a lot of chances that we've missed this season, and I feel like we can exploit your defence and maybe grab 3 or more. So I am going to go with a 3-2 Stoke City win. It's going to be a goal fest either way, I'm sure. So there you go guys, that's your opposition preview. If you enjoyed this video, leave all that good stuff down below. Subscribe to FYP TV. We're going to have a very similar video over on the Bear Pit TV, but the other way around. So go over there and watch our companion video if you enjoyed this one. Subscribe to Bear Pit TV while you're over there if you like our content, and yeah, thanks for watching.